Hey guys, how you doing? jpsarrireviews here. Now, when you think about Prime1 Studio, a lot of things come to mind. To me, the company it's at the verge of becoming probably the #1 company in the world. Some people might even give him this credit because of all the stuff they produce. However, I still think Sideshow, it's still at the top because it has a proven record. And Prime1 Studio has proven a lot in the last 8 years, but still, a lot of the stuff that they're working on, a lot of stuff that we get excited for, a lot of that stuff is still on pre-order. So only time can tell. Now, Prime1 Studio, the most recent releases that they offer are based or they're from the Transformers franchise, the Transformers movie franchise. And they look great. So I want to talk about them today. And I want to start first with Scorponok. These are based on the original film, the 2007 Transformers film. That, in my opinion, is a guilty pleasure. I really like that film. Even though it was extreme and it had a lot of things completely out of character, or perhaps a lot of things that not necessarily were based on the classic cartoon, the classic, the OG Transformers that I grew up with, but there were a lot of things that were there, and nostalgia, I think, played a big part. And the movie wasn't bad in that sense. It wasn't perfect, but it was fun. So I like it. So I think the fact that there are still fans out there willing to pay the price for collectibles, it's amazing. It is amazing. So now Scorponok, of course, if you remember in the film, that was the first Transformer or Decepticon you saw, this Scorpion machine companion piece to Blackout. And we're going to look at Blackout in just a moment. But the price for this one is $899, which is not cheap at all for a companion piece that not necessarily that big, but it does come with a light-up feature. And if you order, in this case, Blackout, then you can, with a code, you can get a $100 discount on this product, which I think is really a good idea. Nice thing. Now, you can also choose a payment plan. I think you can choose up to 9 payments, which is not bad at all. The estimated arrival for this is between March and June of 2022. This is part of the Museum Masterline. It's non-scale. That's what they say, but of course it has to be at scale somewhere. In height is 29.7 centimeters. The width is 43.7 centimeters. The depth is 49.2 centimeters. And the product weight is 5 kilograms. This has the guitar bass inspired desert base of the inspiration of this desert with the sand. And it's a Scorpion. That's what it is. It looks good. The paint job is good. It does have a light up feature in the eye. That's a nice touch. And here you can see everything from different angles. Pretty cool. Dimensions here, it gives an idea. When they count the 29.7 centimeters, they're counting from the bottom of the vase all the way to the top of the tail. Pretty cool. I would say now, does that merit that much of a price? I would say that this probably should be not more than $500. Maybe I'm too cheap for this. But that's just me. It doesn't have any type of switch. Well, you can see the eyes light up there, and that's the only difference, but there's nothing else to move or change in this. There's no switch out parts or anything like that. I think it's fine. So it's not complicated. The paint job, of course, is metallic. Everything is metallic. It's based in the film. And it's amazing just to see this and to think about how far Prime1 has come with its collectibles. They have done amazing in the past 8 years. And, you know, to be honest with you, it's not really that long. It's not really that much of a time in comparison to other companies that have been here longer, and they haven't really cemented themselves the way that Prime1 has done. To be honest, it's been a lot of work. It's been a lot of passion, you know, from the people that work there, and a commitment to do the best and to be the best. Now, here's a comparison right next to Blackout. As you can see, he is very small in comparison. It's not really that small, but when you compare it right next to him, yeah, you know, and Blackout is huge. He's huge. The base is pretty much the same. Even the Decepticon symbol is smaller here and than here. That's cool. It's a nice addition. So I would say, yeah, it's not bad as a companion. Definitely, it really looks cool. And if you really are ready to go for Blackout, then definitely this is something to consider. I wouldn't say it's a must if, you know, unless you want to fork another $900. Of course, there's a discount on that, which is good, but yeah, it's a lot of the base is fine. I love that the sand effect there, pretty cool. But beyond that, there's nothing else besides the light up feature. It's just what it is. It's a Scorpion machine. All right, and now we're looking at the start of the night, Blackout. And my gosh, the price point for this one is up there. It's $2,600 plus shipping. That is really expensive. Now, you purchase Scorponok, of course, you get the $100 discount. That's a saving. You know, it's $100 to $100. And you can choose up to 15 payments, which is not bad at all. And in this case, the estimated route for this is between March and June of 2022. Non-scale, again, the product size for this is 81.9 centimeters. This is huge. Close to, like, for less than 20 centimeters is close to a meter, which is really, this is a big thing. The width is 78.7 centimeters. It is really wide. The depth is 65.8 centimeters. It weighs 29.2 kilograms. That is really heavy for a collectible. So there, yeah, this is not for the faint of heart. You definitely need some real estate in your collection room. Cool. It is a museum post, as you can see. This is everything from different angles. What I love about, in this case, Prime1 with Transformers is that the level of detail. Since the first time that they came into the picture with that first Megatron, it was just history in the making. The company was really set up and to do the best and provide the best collectible in the world, the best quality possible, and they have done it in 8 short years. We have seen a lot of companies rise in 8 years, a lot of companies fall and close doors, but Prime1 continue on the rising. They continue moving forward, and they're doing better and better. Some pieces are not as great as others. You know, sometimes some things don't come out the way they're supposed to. Communication was a big problem for some time, but I think they're kind of shifting that with their videos, with the stuff that they're doing on YouTube. I think they're more proactive communicating. They're doing a much better job in doing so, and it's reflected on what they do. And you know, collectors are happier than ever. It comes with light up features, as you can see. Here's the difference without the light. You know, I love the light up feature. The LED illumination is good. I think it helps to this to gives us a presence to this piece. Otherwise, it will look very dark and you don't really see, because there's so much detail crap into this piece. Of course, it's the design in the movie. And now, another concern I have with this one, not a concern, but more of a nitpick, particularly at this price point, is that it doesn't have as many switch outs. Like, for example, with Megatron, the most recent Megatron, there's a couple switch outs, different weapons. In this case, Blackout doesn't have that, which it's fine. I just wish that there was more variety when you're displaying this. But nonetheless, this piece is great. It's really, really cool. Well done. But yeah, something extra beyond that, the light up feature in the eyes, perhaps other light up features, some lasers or something. I don't know, something like that. Right now, I don't remember what was the different weapons that he was using in the film. So it's just I'm estimating things, or guessing things here. But yeah, I think that the way to go would be to have in this case, the companion piece with this. But you know, to be honest, yes, it would be nice. I think the companion really adds more value or character to this display, but it depends on the way you see it. But it's not like a must per se either. And you know, at different angles you can see more and more of the detail. I really like it. I have no problem with it. Yeah, you can see the symbol there. There's a lot of stuff that you don't even get to see in the film. So it's amazing that they were able to, you know, really get into the records with in this case, the production company, the studio, and able to get all this information. The same design with the sand as the newer pieces in this collection. So really cool. You know, at every angle, there's a lot of pictures as usual with Prime1. Love that they add that detail. They really... You know, other companies don't do that, and to me, it's kind of sad that companies don't really do this, because it's important, I think, to display your collectibles in every angle, because that's what we love. We love to see pictures, we love to see images. It really helps collectors to make a final decision when they're going to purchase something, because you can see it up close. And I think that in that end, Prime1 is really moving forward and doing very good with the videos, with the 360 videos, with the website and all the pictures. I think they're doing great. They're doing fantastic with all the sneak peeks that they do on Instagram, on Facebook. They even are, I think they're on Twitter. So they're really, you know, really catering to the consumers, the collectors. And you can see with this piece, there's a lot of detail, great detail. I know some people are going to go for it because there's a lot of fans for these films and a lot of fans for these collectibles. Yeah, love the detail, love the different angles. It is a really, really nice piece. Well, what can I say now that we're coming to the end of this video? It's amazing. It's amazing what... again, what this company is doing. Every video I have to really discuss this. Every video I come with this, you know, like, what can I say? I think I have to simply tip my hat to this company. And of course, you know, I'm not a predictor of the future. Sometimes people ask me questions about what I think about the future of this or that, and you know, I try to respond based on my experience. But at the same time, I know that this is a very changing world. The world is always changing, but the collectible world is very finicky. It changes all the time. When you think something's gonna work this way, it works that way. When you think a company is gonna do the best, and they pretty much close doors. When you think that there's hope for something, then something major happens. So it is, even though this is an industry that has grown so much in the last 8 years, we can say, still, it's a very small niche group, and all companies are connected one way or another. Whatever happens to one company affects the other. So, you know, we don't know what 2021 will be for Prime1 Studio, but so far I feel that the company has a grasp of what the consumers want. Now, the expectation is, if these products that they are releasing constantly every week, not only one, sometimes 2 pieces a week, the hope is that they deliver on the promise and we get the most amazing collectibles in the world that can blow our minds, not only because we see the pictures and the prototypes, but because we see the final product just as close as that. But again, that only time can tell. Now, my friends, what do you think about these? Do you like Blackout? Do you like Scorponok? Are you pre-ordering this? Are you going to skip? You don't care much about this collection of the Transformers? Let me know in the comments below. So once again, my friends, thanks for watching. God bless, take care, and I'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.